Hello and welcome, this is the Crouching Aussie, back to playing some Stellaris. It's been a couple of days since I last played, just very hot and humid here. Couldn't find a good time to record. So, since it's been a few days, I took some time, went over things, queued up various districts and buildings on a number of planets, as well as just trying to remember what I was planning on doing last episode. Took a little bit, but I remembered we were going to try to dig up the rubricator. It was the next thing on the to-do list. But the other main things are fixing our mineral production. 5 is too low. You normally want to keep it above 100 at least, and also try to balance out our food production. Influence production's a little low, but I'm involved in a number of pacts and agreements, so it's not surprising that's only at 2. And alloy production is fine. Consumer goods, I'd like it to be higher, but while we're trying to get the minerals up, it's fine where it is. And strategic resources production is fine there. Did I do anything else? I queued up a bunch of buildings on the star bases, mainly just supply depots everywhere, to have a larger storage. With that done, there were 2 major decisions I made with the worlds. I was thinking of turning Silent Colony. It's not going to be an industrial world. In fact, I'll manually set the designation to a mining world. And I've told people to prioritize taking the mine job if they can. And Tobash Vak, I'm also looking at turning into a mining world. And yeah, so let's get this game rolling and start upgrading the fleet. Yeah, army's fine there. Actually, just to be safe, let's move the army to the Ampelder station at the very least, so they're more centrally located. Attempting to take those 2 stations next, but we probably want to take something over here with a mineral count, like that system. And new tradition time. Mercantile could be good. I don't think I've actually gone mercantile before. Oh, that's where the other trade policies ended up. Yeah, that makes sense. More trade value, better trade protection, better collection range. That's good. We might go domination. Like that monthly influence is nice, as well as just having high level governors, more housing, better rulers, more edicts. Forces can produce unity with that edict. Increased output from workers, also good. 2 decent edicts. Main thing is more administrative capacity when you finish it. And I mean, adaptability could be good for the food output. Although only the food output, from what I can tell. Voluntary prospecting decision could be good actually. Okay, let's go domination. First time you load into a star system, BO up, bit of a slowdown. And these guys are heading home still. Okay. And we're sending Scylla to protect the rubricator.
The fleet has been refitted.
Fleet has been refitted. That quickly. No, they're not refitted. Oh, a starbase, that's right. This starbase, which has a bunch of defense stations. I just hit the upgrade all button. It only cost me 100 alloys. And look, admin was the negative. The main reason I can I can figure out that we're losing so many minerals is in part because we maximized our alloy production a couple episodes ago, but also we've been getting an influx of lithoid pops, partially because I've been colonizing a lot with them, partially because we've had some refugees. Another trade caravan's been destroyed. That's very annoying. I like the trade options you sometimes get from them.
We grow ever
I should try to
stronger.
open another reliquary now that I think about it. We get this reliquary contains an ancient chart over long dead trade routes. It includes our capital system, plus 10% trade value for the rest of the game from the looks. Very nice. Which edicts expired? Yeah, all the combat ones, we won't re-up them, we will re-up the recycling campaign for the consumer goods. Magnetic disruption. I just realised the name of that planet. I'm probably going to try to rename it shortly. The strong magnetic field around Dandar Prime has always caused some problems with electronic instruments on the surface. Recently, the effect on computers have been especially notable. So far, it is unknown what has caused this flare-up. Oh no, magnetic disruption for 5 years. Not actually a problem because it's a colony with 2 people. Yeah, don't really care if they're unhappy.
We grow ever stronger.
Running.
Research complete.
Starbase capacity, that's going to help with some of the upkeep on things. Let's try. I want to see what this precognitive
The
interface
fleet
is.
has been refitted.
Yes, I was going to rename this planet. Is that how you rename the planet? Ah, there it is. Wasn't clicking on the right spot. Let's rename that one to Danda Beta. It's fine. Getting our naval capacity up will also be good, because we're getting a 56% maintenance cost. Is there a naval capacity one? No, fleet command limit. Just checking. Oh, no, you're not telepathic armies. And you finished that. These guys might be next on the chopping block for turns of warfare. Take this area and push out to at least there, maybe. The Pell system could be pretty good. Alien entity identified. Tubular alien entity has entered the orbit of Tagbashvug with no warning or explanation. It appears to be moving without engines or thrusters, gliding in complete silence through the void of space, cylinders rotating ominously. Though it has yet to display any signs of aggression, it refuses to acknowledge our hails. Our military advisors warn that it may pose a considerable threat to the inhabitants below and implore us to engage in neutralization protocols. Our scientists, however, played that we should instead learn from it. So we get a bunch of influence, or we can try to study it.
There is new information in the situation
Try to
log.
study it. I've never had anything bad happen with this when you don't attack it. So I don't see a reason to attack it. Although you can Suggest a good reason in the comments. I will happily fight it. The doorway. Okay. Oh, this is where we have the weird electromagnetic fields. What can be described as a dimensional portal has been discovered in a remote location on Dandar Prime. Weather prediction algorithms noticed a strange air current, which was eventually determined to be caused by the slight leakage of atmosphere into the portal. The rate of loss is far too small for it to make any difference to life on the planet. The very existence of this portal raises some disturbing questions, such as where does it lead? And could something come through from the other side? We can probe the portal, add the portal research area to the planet, which provides portal research address.
There is new information in the situation log.
Which does what? Well, 3 consumer goods produce 12 science. Nice. Is this a... Ah, just physics research. Sure, let's do it. Oh, and we can pierce the shroud again. Concept of time. It's alien. More precognition possibilities. Meditate here for a moment. As we feared, madness has overtaken our telepaths. All at once, their minds have been opened to the inconceivable multitude of options and probabilities that exist both in the past and the future. Every single variation scenario, no matter how colossal or minuscule, the difference between them is being
Special project is finished.
Repeated inside their brains, have been reduced to a state of permanent catatonia. And it will be some time before they can muster the strength to reach into the shroud again. I think we got the negative event because we've already got the positive event, yet it offered us the precognition thing again for some reason. Probably because we haven't done the research. Enigmatic cache. Despite extensive research, the cache and its origin are still shrouded in mystery. Though it is definitely not organic in nature, it's not entirely machine either. It appears to be preoccupied mainly with the gathering and storing and encoding of data. Its surface is covered with hundreds of thousands of minuscule scratches and dents, in which we have discovered traces of compounds that are alien to our galaxy. Intriguing. Bunch of science research. Engineering research, that's the term. That's the right word. I was looking at that. This is the boisterous buccaneers back to the home system. They're almost there. And yes,
project done. Not so special now, was it?
Ah, I was about to say, like, didn't we do the portal research? Here's the plot. Mirror, mirror. Strangely, the dimensional portal on Dandar Prime seems to connect to a planet, which looks very much like Dandar Prime. Stranger still, there's a signal being broadcast to us. This is Red Alvida of the Scylla's chosen children. Who are you, portal aliens? No, I am Red Alvida. Who are you? Fascinating. If what you say is true, I think the portal bridges the gap between alternate dimensions. We are both the Red Alvida. Alvida. Alvida? How do you pronounce that? But at some point, an event must have caused our respective dimensions to diverge. Amazing. Tell us how you fare. Much the same as it fares in your dimension, I expect. We have spread out through space from the Great Race since the discovery of warp drives. A warp drive? But we use hyperlanes. Hyperlanes? Perhaps discovering different types of FTL was the divergent point between our two universes. Does this mean you are not beset by the warp beasts? No warp beasts here. Are they a serious threat? The warp beasts assail every known civilization. They are a threat to all life. As far as we have determined, once warp travel reached a certain level in the galaxy, the warp beasts awoke and attacked. Several species we know of have fallen, but so far we are holding them off. Sounds terrible. Can we help? Yes, we should establish an interdimensional trade route to strengthen both our nations for the benefit of all of Scylla's children. Nice. Good for them. I believe it does add a modifier to planet. Yeah, trade benefits both of us. I think we get it just causes random events to pop. It does increase the trade value. Can't remember. What are we voting on? Collective waste management. Oh, yes, I need that for the mineral output. here.
Research complete.
You're done. Haha. And boost even more mining station
We grow
output.
ever stronger.
That didn't. Oh, the month hasn't ticked yet. That's probably why the income hasn't recalculated. Yeah, making 3 minerals. Trained on resources. Our spy master Voidborn Mary has recently launched a quiet investigation into her own operatives on the Felnor destroyers after noticing a recent drop in their performance. She has discovered these operatives skimming from resources allocated to intelligence gathering and bribes. These goods and currencies are being reinvested elsewhere in the Felnor business concerns, earning the operatives a considerable profit at our expense. As a result, their attention and loyalties have become divided. Progress on the acquire asset operation has been put on hold until Voidborn Mary can reassert operational efficiency. We can do some spy network. We can make use of it, getting some trade value, but only if we have a commercial pack. Let's issue some reprimands. Our operatives are no longer skimming resources. Hey, infiltration level changes by 2. Nice. Told them off. Gave them a stern talking to. You have a high amount of government intel. Nice. Just see where all their stuff is. Should probably start spying on these people actually if I want to fight them later. Don't really need the extra diplo weight. Because I believe, yes, I am the highest. Most influential person in the galaxy. These guys have no allies. Interesting.
We grow ever stronger.
Dang it. These are more minerals. We do send some to the sector.
Intellectual booty.
Mining station output, thank you very much. Unlock citadels? Maybe? Yeah, let's unlock citadels. Gablor is ready to tear up. And it'll be a colony world. Where is Gablor? Oh, it's that one. Okay. Mining world. Yep, they're fine. Smudge world. The problem is... Oh, they've got the Hadashi. Their pop growth is not as good because it's a tomb world, so they can only grow pops of a certain species. Ooh, my mineral suddenly jumped up, very nice. If only we could fix the food. Siren has 1 unemployed specialist pop. And I'm gonna buy some minerals.
Technology secured.
Because with that building upgrade, I believe I should be able to build the research institute, which will help the science generation on that planet. It's probably time to get upgraded point defense systems. 40% chance of progress in the hunt for the rubricator. Oh, I can already afford the next upgrade tier. Nice. I think we're gonna upgrade the shipyards to the star fortresses.
We grow ever stronger.
Okay, we can hire the raiders as mercenaries. I wasn't looking for it, but they're just telling us they've finished with their current raid if we're interested in their services, which we're not. We don't need them. They have systems down here? Oh, the wormhole must link them to up there. Oh, that's where these void raiders are. Nice. New resolutions been proposed. 2 new resolutions.
Ever
we're going to oppose the... I'm torn. The trade value and the weight from the economy is good, but I'd actually like to get the naval capacity back. So I'm actually going to support that repeal. And I'm going to oppose upgrading it any further. My nose is so itchy lately. Push my borders with you. Someone declared war. The coalition of Aria, these meanies who killed one of my science ships, fighting their neighbours to the north. Good for them. Yes, hunting the Rubricator. Thinking game. Toppled over buildings, crashed spaceships, lumps of melted junk and trinkets, burnt to a crisp, indicate that the former inhabitants of Siren fled their homes in the midst of losing a battle to a superior foe. The presence of bodies bearing foreign military insignia suggests it may have been infighting between clans of rats native to different homeworlds. Their evacuation efforts were impeded by the unwillingness to abandon their treasured trinkets, and many lost their lives scrabbling to save completely mundane items. One artifact, however, seems to have held a special place in this society, the Rubricator. Appears they have fought long and hard to save it, but ultimately had to leave it behind. 8 minor relics. How many minor relics do we have? 32. Neat. Do we build stations? I think we do, just keep building stations. Build an outpost there. Exotic gases and fuel. We've got plenty of gases, so I'll re-up that now. Just so everything moves around the map faster for myself. That's looking much healthier. Food's looking better as well. Could still be better though. It's not a planet. It's a planetary administration now. It needs to upgrade one more time. Wasn't it? Oh,
Research
the unemployed
complete.
specialist pot must have migrated, and then it had one too few pots for the upgrade. Cancelled. That's annoying. Improve reactive boosters, because I don't really want anything else on that tier, on that page, on that deal. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. At least I hope you do. These guys, I left my borders over with them too long. They're building all this stuff and it's kind of driving me nuts. But it'll be fine in the end. I'll
The fleet has been refitted.
take all this stuff and I'll turn this into a commercial station. And what are we voting on? Galactic Council. Yes. Yes, let's form the Galactic Council. I will happily lead the Galactic Council to victory. Well, the Galactic Council doesn't actually fight anything until it needs to. Let's just look through the planets. 2 available districts here. Honestly, not going to be building any of these. Probably end up building city districts. It's normally what you tend to turn your empire.
They wish to speak with us.
Your capital to. They want to establish an embassy. That's fine. Always happy to improve relations with people. I don't care about, because they might prove important later.
Intellectual booty.
That way, when they do prove important, I can say, "Hey, I cared about you guys all along. Remember we traded embassies ages ago." Tachyon sensors or X-ray lasers? Let's go X-ray lasers. Yes, this is ready to upgrade. And let's build some research labs. Ah, and needs to finish the upgrade first. No, one of the animals died. Let's just get a new one. Crossbones Robert. Shall be our new admiral. Start building battleships for the fleet. Yep, upgrade that. Rivalry. Ooh, we're rivals now. Yeah, I'll rival you back. If I was to declare war, they form a federation with these two little dudes. Okay, this shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to take them. Alright, because surely the Azanti don't want to fight them. That's a shame. Would have actually liked it if the Azanti wanted to get involved. Yes, I know there is a... Why can't I select the Azanti from the list? Do they have like a truce or something? Oh, because they've got treaties, yeah, so we can't do it. No. Building slot, development speed, occupation garrisons could always be good, so is the military academy. That military academy could be what I need. Actually, let's go hydroponics. That's mainly for the hydroponics bay. We'll start building them on some of the space stations. Fihir station, that's down here, isn't it? Stations there.
Technology secured.
Hydroponic stuff is done. Hyperlane register is always nice. It improves the collection range by 1. Which, I mean, it might seem silly because isn't that what the trade hub does, but you build it in the building slot, not in the module slot, which is why it's good. Don't really want any of those. But what I want is to take the shortest one. 8 months. 14 months. 6 months. Just to get a fresh deal. What I'm looking for is one of the naval capacity techs. Ideally. Yep, let's upgrade that one. We won't upgrade the forge facility. Our leader has died. We're currently electing a new one.
We grow ever stronger.
Let's buy some more minerals. let's turn that resource silo into hydroponics bay. Same thing with that one. Okay, let's turn a couple of these into hydroponics bays.
Intellectual booty.
X-ray lasers, particle lancers. Unlocks the X component, so essentially super weapon for battleships. Tends to be of very long range, sit back and snipe type weapon. Let's research planetary. There is an order to the Rat's Chaos. In a somewhat official looking building towards the centre of town, there's a digital inventory of every single item, complete with their origins, gross misinterpretations of their intended use, as well as some highly unhelpful notes on where to find them. The rubricator, described as a thingamajig maker with magical powers, has its place to the right of the Empress's lilac ribbon under her snout swabs, on the four-legged box with the funny face, whatever that is. Curious.
Intellectual booty.
Very unhelpful.
We grow ever stronger.
Actually wanted to pay for those upgrades, because we have the precognitive. Yes, more power usage, unsurprising. More speed. That is very nice. Let's have a look. What else we can put on these things? Fine. Oh, I've actually got to hit save, don't I? Is there upgrading? They're going to be done upgrading in a moment.
We grow ever stronger.
Oh no.
The fleet has been refitted.
Mirrorverse is having trouble fighting the beasties. War beasts. Battleship. Corps of Engineer. It's very good. Let's go. Engineering Corps. That's fleet command limit. I do want claim cost reduction. Build one of those. And just buy a bunch of minerals. Let's get some engineering labs going. And a hydroponics farm. Is that what I want? Let's not build it yet. What was I about to do? Oh yes, the ship's finished upgrading, so I can upgrade their computers. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, very expensive upgrade. I suppose I'm swapping out all of their ship computers for new ship computers.
We grow ever stronger. We grow ever stronger. We grow ever stronger. We grow ever stronger. We grow ever stronger.
Oh yeah, we can...
The fleet has been refitted.
One more trade hub. Oops. Oh no, that's what I want to do there. Upgrade it to a citadel. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Total of 4 stations I want to build. Come on, rubricator. Ah, just noticing the time. This minute's been going on. This video has been
The
going on
fleet
for 36
has been
minutes.
refitted.
Oh, this minute has been going on for 36 minutes. That makes no sense. Upgrade that up. Okay. Before I do anything else, thanks all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all those fun things. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.